All right. Hello, guys, and welcome to this week's Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. And these happen every single Thursday on Rewind Gaming. And right now, my name is Julius, and I'm joined by Cheeky Chunk, and we're reporting live from the DFH Stadium. Cheeky, are you excited? How are you feeling?
I am super excited. This is my first cast up on Rewinds. I'm so stoked to be here. We've got a really good semi-final in our hands, and then a final. We've got Ixo, Gamerwood. I've known Gamerwood for quite a while, known him from Subpar, so really looking forward to a good game. Should be good.
Yeah, and Ixa we've seen also some in the past as well, playing against Eichwolf and also other um, opponents. But yeah, so we're getting started right away. This tournament has a $15 prize pool. I should mention that probably $15 prize pool, and you can donate now to the using the Matcherino code in the stream chat. That is !Matcherino. Okay, but right now we're starting things off. Uh, and Gamer World does lose that kickoff. Ixo goes over to the orange blue side and already makes that first goal, reflecting off that goalpost right there.
Yeah, so a bit bizarre. I mean, Game Awards just seems to sort of bit of nerves coming in. He just sort of stopped. Ixo, you're gonna stop in front of goal when Ixo's on the ball. He's gonna put it in. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it was kind of you could really see the nervousness there in front of the ball, but Ixo was trying to go for that again. Now Game World is pushing forwards, taking it over the middle line here. And to the corner, but losing the ball there to Ixo, who then directly dribbles it over right to the center, and maybe does, and he actually does score once again. Yes, and taking it over from the blue side already, dribbling it right into the goal there.
Yeah, I can't believe he just scored that because he's brought the ball straight up to Gamer Woods. Gamer Woods is much closer, and he's only covering one side of the goal there. And Ixo decides to go towards that goal towards that corner, sorry, that he is covering. I mean, quite amazed that it still goes in, but we're underway again 2-0.
Yeah, and do think as well that we're already 40 seconds into this game, and we have already had, 45 seconds into this game, and we've already had 3 goals. Now, that's very typical of 1v1, but Ixo does definitely dominate this time, this round already. 45 seconds, 3 goals. What have you got to say to that?
I can't really believe it. Ixo, he just came out firing in all cylinders. A game where he's really been struggling to have possession, to have ball control. Ixo's just been coming over, totally dominating the play, dominating the possession, and he's just scored again, 4-0.
4-0. Yes, you do say. Gamer World not even leaving a chance there to Gamer World. As Ixo even reflected off the crossbar and then makes that final hit into the ball, into the goal. And with having over less than a minute played, so Gamer World does kind of go for the ball, except that he doesn't really. But now he does. Catching it over on the corner, they're kind of battling those Ixo and Gamer World. Gamer World being out of post, which Ixo takes this advantage and does score another goal right there.
Oh, for goodness sake, what's going on here? This is really one-sided. I mean, if you had to get your nose into DFH Stadium right now, I'd say there's a smell of GG already potent throughout the stands. Game Over just struggling to do anything on the ball. Even when he has the ball, he's got no ball control. He's being nervous, and Ixo's he's just seeing it. He's taking the ball. He's saying, "Thank you very much." There's the 5th goal, 5-0 score.
I mean, we don't want to be hit with the fastest curse here, but it does seem like Ixo doesn't win it. But Gamer World does go for the demo on that. Unfortunately, he's too far back, and he really. I think what Gamer World really needs to do is save up on his boost. He's using his boost too much and essentially losing it where he needs it most. And he does lose the ball to Ixo again, which takes it up in the air. And but Gamer World being there on the defense, strong on the defense there, which is definitely what he needs. And now going over to the blue side, but Ixo being there once again to take over control of the ball and taking it over the middle line, collecting boost on the way. I don't even know where has Gamer World gone. Oh, he's gone to the defense, but that doesn't stop Ixo from scoring another goal, 6-0. 2 minutes 52 seconds left.
So we thought that Game Awards, he was starting to get a feel for the game, starting to maybe claw his way back in. I mean, with the goal deficit as it is right now, you wouldn't really see him as a high favourite. But, Ixo again, just wait until Game Awards makes that mistake. Ixo's there. A bit lucky, you could say, with the 50-50, but I'm going to be quiet now because it's just the 7th goal.
That's not even... There's not even much to say anymore. Ixo is just hitting them one after another, winning kickoffs, winning things like that. I don't even know why. I don't get why he has this name tag Ugly Ixo, as that's not really what he's showing that he is ugly. As Gamerwood does hit that off the crossbar, nearly making a chance there, but Ixo does go for the demo, essentially taking control of the ball once again, but only reaches the backboard there. So Gamerwood goes for this once again, and Gamerwood does have a nice shot comment there in the chat.
Brazil.
Which does give him a clear advantage there on the blue side. Yes, he does score.
So, I mean, I've got to agree. Ugly Ixo, I think pretty handsome Ixo. I mean, I think his self-esteem has got to be through the roof playing this game right now. 6-goal lead. Gamerwoods, just before he scored that 7th goal, Gamerwoods, it was quite a length of time before Ixo had scored. So we thought maybe Gamerwood was coming back into it. Ixo gets that kickoff goal. Gamerwood, maybe you could say he should have scored just before that, a bit earlier. There was an open net. Ixo was in the corner, but his shot just sort of hit to the right of the post, and he managed to get the rebound in.
Yeah, it was actually 1 minute and 2 seconds, if I remember correctly. And finally managed to make it the 7th goal. But right now they're actually kind of dueling, but Ixo once again taking the ball up. Not letting it drop there, and does actually score another goal. I almost thought that was going away, hitting off the crossbar, but Gamerwood is 7 goals behind with 1 minute and 44 seconds. That can change really quickly knowing 1v1s, but what do you think?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, there's still that smell of GG is getting more and more fragrant for the DFH stands right now. Ugly Ixo, what's he doing? He's doing a bit of an air dribble, bit of an air drag. That's quite wasting a boost. Gamerwood's just sitting back, and Ixo manages to catch the ball and then flick it into top bins. Bit lucky because it does bounce and nearly goes in. But Gamerwood's here on the counter. Ixo with a good save. Can he get the recovery? Well, Gamerwood's not even hitting the shot on target, so
it's not even. Yeah, it's but actually, as you say that, he does score a goal. So I mean, Gamerwood does show some sort of pressure now on the offensive side, but mainly he's still 6 goals behind. So we shall see how this develops.
I think.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think Ixo's a bit more relaxed now. He's playing he was playing in 5th gear right at the start, now he's playing in a bit 3rd gear. You can see at kickoffs. He's just doing a bit of not going for kickoffs, just, a bit of laziness, a bit of apathy. I mean, who wasn't when you're 6 goals up with, barely a minute left?
I mean, he does let Gamerwood come really far to the blue side there and in front of the goal, but that was a tactical hit of the backboard there by both. I think it was Ixo, but Gamerwood does take it over and it goes past that goal.
Ixo on the attack.
Ixo on the attack again, dribbling it over. Unfortunately, Gamerwood does take it off of him, which is kind of unfortunate. But again, Ixo going up the backboard once again, hitting it onto the side, onto the middle line now. Ixo on the attack once again. Gamerwood going for it though, as a defense, as the timer hits 5 seconds. Gamerwood does take the ball up in the air, not letting it drop, but in the end it does drop. But they do go for the middle line, not letting it bounce off the ground there. Ixo going for another goal at the 0-0 mark.
Oh no. The time's dead. Ixo manages to control the ball, even though what is Gamerwood doing? He's sitting right next to him, he's just flipping around, he's just jumping about, he's not getting a tackle in. And Ixo, rather poorly, from like the blue half, maybe to the halfway line, coming in, and manages to dribble away all the way into the goal at 0 time on the clock.
And Ixo not only does take home 9 goals, he also takes home the first round of this semifinal. So as we are waiting to join back into the game here, what are your predictions based off this? I would say Ixo really has a strong chance here, but what are your predictions for this next round?
Well, if you ever wanted a comeback, would you want Gamerwood? That is my question. I've seen him play before. but really, I don't know, something for Gamerwood right now, it's just not clicking. He's just managing, he's not just getting in his A game right now. Ixo playing out his mind right now, to be fair. He's playing really well, or is Gamerwood playing really poor?
That does remain a strong a battling question here, and ironically enough, Gamerwood does score the first goal of this round after only about 26 seconds, which is kind of astounding here.
So we have a bit of a 50-50, pinches up into the wall, Gamerwood's on it like a flash, and open net, no sweat. This will go 1-0.
Open net, no sweat. That's a very, very nice figure of speech to use, I guess. But now we do see Ixo does take control over the ball again. But Gamerwood does kick it off him onto the corner and does score the next goal. This might be the chance for Gamerwood to make his comeback, as he does have to win this round and the next round in order to progress into the grand final.
You just had to say Caster's Curse last game, and here we are. We weren't expecting it from Gamerwood, but he's managed to get 2 goals in 30 seconds. And dare I say it, a third.
You did mention that Caster's Curse, right? So, I mean, this is essentially just a great kickoff from Gamerwood there, hitting it off onto the side, onto the left side, and just having to go straight into the goal. I mean, that's just a kickoff of dreams, really, that you want to have in 1v1s. But we do now. Gamerwood does does win that kickoff once again. Goes over to the side there. Ixo wants to take control of the ball, and he does, and he goes over, kind of hitting it over to the orange side of the field there. That was a great dribble by Ixo. Gamerwood, I don't even know what he was doing. He was going for boost, and then I don't even know what he was doing.
Yeah, so his orientation, he's totally like not squared up with his opponent, and a fake coming in. I was just about to say, you know, when you beat a guy by 6 goals, was it 7 goals because you got that 9-2 in the end because of that last dribble. I think you could be like, okay, I've just beat this guy by about 7 goals, you know, I've got this game too, I've got this, I'm in the final. You know, Ixo already planning ahead. But then when Gamerwood comes out and he scores 3 goals in 30 seconds right off the bat,
It's astounding.
Does Ixo panic? No, he doesn't. What does he do? He fakes out Gamerwood. He gets back mentally. He starts playing the mind games. He fakes Gamerwood out, and he's back into the game. It's 3-1. We've got a real game on hands.
Oh yes, we do have a real game on hand. This does turn the atmosphere in the DFH Stadium does turn into a bit more tense, you could say, as right now Ixo does try and take it over. Gamerwood taking it off him. Ixo going for it, taking control of the ball, or at least attempting to, but Gamerwood trying to take it off once again. Ixo going for taking it over the middle line and does essentially almost score a goal, but misses that just close one, as Gamerwood does mention in the chat, and to the goal post there. So this is really tense, as Ixo has to score 2 goals within the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds to win this round and win this first semi-final. So the atmosphere is more tense now, but Ixo Ixo does want to take control of the ball and does miss that goal once again. And so what are they doing? They're kind of circling around there. But Ixo, never mind. Ixo actually does score another goal, pulling them into the only a 1 goal deficit. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left.
Yeah, so Gamerwood just way too high up the pitch, way too close to his man. Ixo, you know, he's got such great ball control. He's going to take advantage of that. He's going to, you know, twist and turn, get past Gamerwood. Gamerwood goes into turtle mode in defeat as he sees Ixo dribble past him, and the score is 2-3. We got 2:20 on the clock. This is really looking like it could be a climatic game.
Yeah, it could be. To my eyes, it already is. But again, Caster's Curse here. Is Ixo going to make his comeback, or is Gamerwood just going to score again? Ixo not being there in time.
I mean, Gamerwood's he's like the hero. He's the fan favorite. You lose by 7 in the first game, you come back, and you stare Goliath in the face, and you say, you know what? I'm going to have it 4-2 in my favor at 2 minute 06. Game Woods. I mean,
That's
this
sorry, go ahead.
this best of three. I mean, after the first game, you think, oh, a bit rubbish, but I'm loving this right now.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this. This time does make a turn of events. If Gamerwood were to win this within the next minute and 43 seconds, it's just score again. We'll get back to that. If he was to win this, we would get into the all-deciding round of this first semifinal, which would really cause a tense atmosphere here in the DFH Stadium. Now, let's talk about that goal for a minute there. He did take off the ball from Ixo there and kind of get into. Okay, ignore that and talk about that kickoff.
So yeah, the
I
players.
didn't even know what to say. That was. You do your analysis here. That's strange.
So I'll be as quick as I can. Was it 5-2 goal? That 5-2 goal for Game Awards. There's 50-50. Oh, for goodness sake, it's 5-4. So
it's not even. We have too many goals to catch up on here.
Right.
Instead we have some kickoffs and some other goals and really great plays from both of the players to talk about here.
Yeah. So that 5-2 goal was a 50-50. Ixo doesn't flip into it. Gamerwood wins it, scores the easy goal, and then Ixo doesn't have a care in the world for us casters. He's going to score 2 kickoff goals. As the play continues, Gamerwood sitting there in defense while Ixo going for another fake.
Yes, that was quite a fake there, and quite an obvious fake at that. But Ixo does go for that boost and then takes control of the ball again. So, and which takes him over the middle line and does score him in the next goal, putting this game into a draw. Oh my God, this is really tense.
So, Gamerwood in no man's land. Ixo going to do a bit of a air dribble just to get that ball into the net as quick as he can because he scores. He's got the momentum. He's got a minute 04 on the clock. He's wanting to seal us out. He's not want to go to game 3. Ixo is wanting that final, and Gamerwood has to want it more.
Gamerwood does have to want it more, but this is really we've got less than a minute on the clock here. The next goal breaks it all. And if we go into overtime, it's even more tense. As if Gamerwood scores another goal, we take this into an all-deciding last round. If Ixo wins this round, Ixo does make it on to the grand final. So Ixo kind of circling around there, going around Gamerwood, and he does actually pull himself into the lead there. 30 seconds on the dot. And so, what did he do? Let's talk about that right now.
So Gamerwood, a bit of a choke. The ball comes to him. He takes a touch. He nearly let the ball cross the line. Brings it back out. Ixo tackle in, takes possession, and manages to get the ball in. I think Gamerwood's going for the first you tease him, then you please him by having the ball nearly cross his own line due to his bad ball control, and Ixo taking it off him, scoring the goal. 6-5. We're coming up to 10 seconds now. Is this the end for Gamerwood?
This might be the end for Gamerwood. We know we don't really want to call anything. As Gamerwood, actually, we may want to call it this, but we have two goal deficit here. 5 seconds to make 2 goals. It's happened. It has happened before in 1v1s, but looking at this game right now, that is very unlikely. But right now, it just Ixo has to gain time. Gamerwood has kind of have to make sure that actually, I don't even have to finish my thought here. Ixo takes home this win of the semifinal, and does continue on into the grand final. And so, what are your thoughts on this game overall?
Gonna be honest, I really loved game 2. I mean, it was a great reflection after you had game 1. It was a 7-goal lead that Ixo got in the end. Game really came out flying. He had 3-0 up. He was 3-0 up after losing by 7 goals. It was incredible. And then Ixo, of course, you see it there. Gets the fake, gets back into the mind games with Ixo, with Gamerwood, sorry. And in the end, we got a really close game. 7-5 the score at the end. I mean, Gamer Woods, hats off to him. It was great mentality to come back into the game after losing game one by such a big margin. But Ixo, you'd think that he deserves to, and he's proved it. He proved that he deserves to be into the final with a great performance in both games.
Yes, definitely, and that was really. You do say game two was the more exciting of the two matches, which is true. But actually, so right now, I believe yes, we are taking a small break here in terms of the stream, and I believe we are streaming the second semifinal after this small break. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. This is the second semifinal of the Rewind Gaming Weekly 1v1 exclusive tournament. I am joined by Cheeky Chunk, and we are reporting live from the DFH Stadium. Actually, no, Manfield. Sorry, Manfield. Right here. And Cheeky, how are you doing? Are you excited for this second semifinal?
I am so excited for this final. It is a final, isn't it?
It's a second. It's a second semifinal.
Second semi. My bad. Having a bit of a brain freeze, but I'm so stoked for it after the first semi-final. With that game two, I'm so pumped up. Got the adrenaline going. I'm sure that for this semi-final, we're gonna have a great game.
And not only that, we do see some like really good players here. Eichwolf does have a history of really good 1v1, 2v2s, and even 3v3s tournaments that he's breaking records front, right, and center. This guy is really good no matter in what format he plays, and he has his win streak in terms of tournaments as well. So this should be quite quite an exciting match and tensious match as well.
Yeah, we've seen Ike Wolf across a whole range of competitions. Him and his Freeze team seem to always be the ones to watch in these tournaments. He's showing that he's not just a team player. He can also be a bit of a solo carry. He can do it in the 1v1s, and he's proved himself so far. He's got to the semifinals, and I think we're about to get underway soon.
Yes, we are. As the teams, as the players do join their teams, they're wishing themselves good luck in the chat there. And so here we go. We've switched the roles around a bit. So Cheeky Chunk is going to do a bit of more of a play-by-play sort of casting, and I'm going to do more color. So take it away, Cheeky.
So Floeki on the ball, going into the corner, looking for the flick, just wide a bit there. Jev there, reversing as Ike's trying to get back into this. Dribbling now, Jev, bit of a tackle, it's not got enough power into it. Ike's going to take full advantage, misses the redirect off the wall. Jev coming in, no open net, no sweat, easy as you like, back in the
net. Open net, no sweat, you do say that, and that is actually quite true. And Jeff does take advantage. Clear line, open net, and a ball right in front of him. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock. So really, really quick goals here. Ike Wolf is just getting started. It's just getting started. I don't believe that this is Ike Wolf's best play.
So Jev gonna win the kickoff. Don't really see what happened there. Just sort of uncontested. Although the ball does end up in the blue half. Ike going for a very risky play, but it turns out he's gonna hit the risky play, gets the post, he's flying in, easy as like, bang into the goal.
Oh yes, right from the wall actually, tactical hit off the backboard, right to the right side of the goal, hitting it in after just very, very quickly, making sure that Jeff is not in the lead. That's his main goal right now, making sure he's not in the lead. Instead, this game is tied at still over 4 minutes to go. So this is typical 1v1 style. We see here quick fire goals.
Yeah, so Ike, bit of a tango in the center. Ike's there, doesn't get any power in that shot. He's about 2 yards away from the goal. He gets no power of that. Jeb's going to clear the ball, go around for the boost. Yep, they both got full boost. Coming in for a bit of a tango here. Jeb's going to win the tackle. Coming into the orange half. Jev, can he get the shot? He can.
He can indeed. He can indeed. And if we do see that replay, he does take it off Ike there. Onto the right side, and a tactical hit off the wall, and kind of turning around, hitting it back from upside down into that goal. So putting himself into the lead. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left of the game here.
So Ike winning the kickoff, open net, but he does sweat. How's he done that? As the ball is coming around, Jev just playing on a D. Ike though just trying to walk the ball in, and he does.
Oh, he does. Oh, he does. And so, again, making sure that Jeff is not in the lead. That is, as I said, that is his main goal right now. And kind of circling around, just doing a casual kind of 1v1 goal that he can just shake that off his back pocket right away there.
So, kickoff comes in, bit of a 50-50. Jev does win it, does get it into the orange half. Ike coming in with the demo. Referee, where are you? Oh well, here we go. Jev's coming in. Wins it. Takes up onto the wall. I don't really know what he's doing with that. Sort of centers it for Ike. Ike getting the shot into the blue half. The ball's now in the blue half. Although here comes the bounce. Ike's coming in. Balls came into orange half. Ike they're both sort of dancing around the wall. No one's really getting any ball control. It's a lot of tackling, a lot of 50-50s. Jeb's going to take possession though. Gets the shot. Ike, good goalkeeping position. Jeb's missed. That is such a risky and such a stupid move to do, because now Ike's got the momentum and Ike gets the goal.
Oh, Ike does get the goal, but was that? Can we count that? Wait. Let's watch that replay here. Then he does hit off Jeff first, though, as he does try to go for it, and does essentially kind of make an own goal, but not really. I don't know if we can call it an own goal at this point, but Eichwolf does pull himself into the lead here, with just half of the game still left to play. So uh, things still stay calm here at the Manfield Stadium. So kind of chill, but Eichwolf does push for it now, as he does make his fourth goal with 2 minutes 20 seconds. So, you know, kind of going forwards, but still things are calm. Things are calm. Lots of goals, but things are calm, as this is 1v1, so nothing crazy as of yet.
Ike's definitely got the momentum. Score is now 4-2 in his favour. He's going to get the kick off. Jev, you know, he's 2 goals down. He's on the defence, but he baits Ike out. Open net. He's up for the aerial. Gets it. Good save from Ike. Coming back to goal.
That's really, really good.
Quite difficult when you're coming back to goal. But Jev, in the end, gets on top of him. He's totally straddled Ike, and there's a goal.
That was, if we do see that replay, that was a technical save from Ike, dribbling over to the corner, and Jeff does take it off him powerfully, as we have just over 2 minutes left of the game, and right now these players are kind of going head to head here, as Eichwolf is leading 4-3. So this is a head-to-head race, as I said, 1v1 style head-to-head. Eichwolf does go for the attack again.
Ike did a bit of a 360 as he lifted the ball up there. That was a bit of flair coming off from him. He's feeling good, even though the score is 4-3. Bit of a tight game. He's still feeling good. He's feeling positive. Jev, got to watch out. Ike comes down the right-hand wing, coming from the orange attacking side. Jev goes up for the aerial. Can Ike get it? He does get it. That's a very good save. Jev, though, he's still got possession. He's still got the power play. Does a bit of a silly touch off the wall. Ike now in the driving seat, turns around, goes to the boost. Jev got ball control, but watch out, here comes Ike. Oh, Jev, what are you doing? Don't give the ball away like that. But Ike, open net, and he's missed. Jev.
He's missed.
Jev's got to go down the tempo. He's just got to take control, but no, Ike is going to, in the end, bamboozle him and get the goal. Score 5-3.
Score 5-3, yes. And it's unbelievable that he has indeed missed. Jeff kind of putting into the chat there, I'm too hot, and that was calculated. Was that really calculated? I think he's just saying that to excuse himself there, but well, let's get into the next kickoff. Without further, actually, never mind. We do see the next goal already. So Eichwolf essentially losing that kickoff already, which perfectly sets it up for Jeff making it into the goal. But Eichwolf is still in the lead, 5-4.
Coming off the kickoff now. Jev's going to seem to win it, gets the middle boost. Ike's got a bit on the defence now. Jev takes a bit too much time. Coming in with the dribble. Gets the goal though.
Pulling himself into the lead though, as well. Hitting it over from the side, from the right side. Kind of doing it a forward flick into the goal. So Eichwolf, I think he was looking for boost or something, but right now the game is actually tied with 40 seconds left. So things kind of start to heat up in here. But knowing that this is the best of 3, everything can happen. Everything can happen. Typically, like even if Eichwolf wins the tournaments, typically he's always loses the first round but then comes back the next couple of rounds. So things stay tense. Saying that, Eichwolf pulls himself into the lead. That was incredible there.
So I just don't know what was going on. A bit of a what they like to call a poo goal, because just both players a bit of a scramble. We're off. It's 6-5. Eichwolf back into it. 22 seconds on the clock. He's going to win that kickoff. He's going for the middle boost. Oh, he gets it. Jev, bit of space between them. He did it again. Ike going with his 360. He's a crowd pleaser, and he loves to please the fans. But Jev on the attack. It might cost him. Oh, what a save coming in from Ike. Off the bar, off the ground. Jev losing game 1.
Game 1, Eichwolf does take home the first round of this second semi-final of the 1v1 exclusive Rewind Gaming tournament. So Eichwolf, first game is a win. Um, some might say second game is a win as well, but I wouldn't know what to call it here, as Eichwolf does have a history to flunk out somewhere in between the rounds. So we shall see how this continues. What do you think for this next round?
Well, I think Jev was really Jev's shots were of a lot better caliber. It's just that Ike saved himself with some magnificent saves. I feel like Ike could have had this game more because there was a lot of chances where the net was open and Ike's just, he's hitting the post when he really shouldn't. Really should be slotting it away, having the easy goal. But who knows? Game two, it's all to play for. Really close game in the first game. I hope that continues with game two. And I can really see this one going for all the way to game three.
Oh yes. Let's see here. Let's see what's happening, as we already get to the next kickoff. So, Chiki, take it away once again.
So, yep, Ike's gonna win the kickoff. Jev in a bad position, and Ike scoring a nice over the top goal.
That was quick. 14 seconds into the game. Looking up in the top, that doesn't really match up, but 14 seconds into the game.
14 divided by 2.
Yes, that one. And so it's quick. It's really quick, which does set the tone for this match already. So does that mean this match will be very fast, very quick fire goals?
Well, I think we nearly had another goal there. I think last game you had a lot of quick fire goals to begin with. And then as the game sort of gets into that nitty-gritty stage, coming into the last 2 minutes, it starts to slow down. So I think we'll be really quick here, and Ike will grab his second goal.
That was astounding. That was really astounding. So Eichwolf dribbles, goes for a kind of a forward there, and flicks it into the goal on the bottom left. I don't even know where Jeff was at that point. Jeff is in the middle of nowhere.
So Ike, oh dear, he's gonna win that kickoff. Jev, just poor.
What even happened?
Yeah.
What even? I wasn't even following that properly. Just going for that nice, very sweet kickoff goal there from Eichwolf, coming in from the corner, straightening himself out and going right away. Big mistake there from Jeff, but really great kickoff goal there from Eichwolf. And as I say that, as I finish my sentence, he does score the next goal. Again, kind of a kickoff goal, but not really, as Jeff tries to go for that, but barely makes it. So Eichwolf pushing forwards himself in order to get a lead here.
Oh dear, and here comes the fifth kickoff goal. Oh, what's going on? What's going on for poor Jev? He just needs to get onto Johnny Boy. He needs to look up his kickoff tutorials. Because something's just not going right here.
That was, again, as Jeff's mentioned in the chat, my kickoffs are on point. I think that was rather a sarcasm, but Jeff and Eichwolf, let's see what will happen next, and I cannot even finish my sentence. And he makes the next kickoff goal. Like, is there even much to cast at this point? Eichwolf scoring one kickoff goal after the other, and just making sure he gets himself into the lead and pushing forwards, pushing, setting setting his opponent under pressure. But unfortunately, Eichwolf does lose his kickoff there.
Bit of a bump coming from Jev. Can't get a flick into goal. Ike's gonna maybe go for the corner, but no, he's actually gonna keep on going. He's barely got any boost, and Jev comes flying across. Ike scores. Oh, he really should have scored there. Jev should have noticed his amount of boost that he had, but gets a nice sort of bicycle flick, and that's a goal. 7-0. Ah, dear.
That's a goal. I don't even know what to say at this point. Just Eichwolf showing his typical. Yes, that is a thing. Eichwolf showing where he gets his name from, his title, the fact that he is in fact always winning these smaller tournaments and actually making the next goal. So might we see a double-digit goal here? Might we see that? I'm not really convinced, but we may see at what this is going.
I mean, I'm totally convinced we're going to get to double digits. I was looking at the bracket before. I saw some 15 nils, some 16 fours. So Ike getting to double digits, it's a pretty good chance with a shot like that.
And we're not even half into this game. Think about it. We're only 3 minutes and 28 seconds. We have those left. It's just, and Jeff does mention in the chat there, GG. Like this is incredible. This is the will it mess up if I quit? I'm not really sure. You so for Mars we'll get onto that. That would be great. But right now we just see if Jeff stands a chance here. But going back to that 16-4, I don't want to speak against our own staff, but those 16-4 matches, those were against a member of our own staff. So I'm not going to say much here, but I'm just going to hand it back to you, Chicky, getting into the play-by-play here.
So Ike doing a bit of a tangle with Jeb. Jeb's gonna put his foot down and say, you know what, I've had enough of this, and he gets the tackle in, falls into orange half. Ike again, he's just seemed to be in free play at the moment, just practicing his dribbling with the Octane. Jev taking it up onto the wall, gets into the orange half, going for a bit of an air dribble, doesn't have the boost for it. Ike though, he's coming in, he's got the ball into the blue half now, takes the blue corner boost on the left hand side, doing a bit of an air dribble, bit of a wasted boost, but gets to the other side. Nobody picking up that corner boost. Ball is now on the way to orange half. Jev ball chasing. He is wanting this ball. He's wanting at least a goal. He wants something to put to his name in game 2. Such a good and close game 1. And he gets it.
He gets it. That's yeah. But 9-1. Is that gonna cut it for the next 2 minutes? Like, is he gonna? Yes, he does. Here. He does. Jeff does post it into the chat here. Comeback is on. Let's go. So we might see a mad comeback here from Jeff, but we'll see. We'll see how this game progresses. Let's get back into the game here.
So Ike just going to control the ball. Jev though, he's playing a lot more faster now. He's got a bit of momentum after that goal. He's feeling good. He's feeling a bit better. Ike though going to take the ball down, crossing the halfway line. Bit of a tackle comes in. Ike comes out at the better man. Open net, just hits the post there. Jev though looking for the 50-50, wins it. Ball is into the orange half now. Jev on a flash, gets the corner boost. Centers the ball for himself. Can't really do anything with that. He's just shooting wildly at the goal now. Ike though, with the ball control, gonna sort of dribble his way over there. That 360 again. Come on, Ike. We've seen that already. We've seen 2 already. That's plenty. Jev taking the ball up onto the wall, gives it a wee flick, doing a bit of a loop-de-loo going on there as Ike gets the tackle in. Ball now in the blue half, into the blue corner. Jev gets the boost. Ike has to go back for the corner for the mid boost. Sorry. Jev now coming across. Ike, he's flowing wildly. Jev, you got to be scoring. You got to be turning in and scoring when he's flying across the goal dangerously like that. He's showing Ike way too much respect right now. He's getting the ball up off the backboard. Still in the orange half. Still really dangerous play. Oh, I think the players are being a bit more cheeky. Not as competitive as they should be. With the amount of 360s, Knickerbocker glories, and loop-to-loops are going on right now. Ball is into the blue half. It's into the orange half now. On the halfway line, open net. Ike's got an open goal, but he's got no boost. He's having to take the ball. Good control there. Doesn't aim, doesn't shoot at goal, but goes round to the mid boost, collects it, and is now on the defense as Jev pushes into the orange half. Jev looking a bit scarce. He's trying to make sure that this game's going to stay 9-1, but it won't. It's 10-1.
It is 10-1, and I was gonna say, I put the question there if we're gonna hit the double-digit dream, and we did. And Jeff just posts in the chat there, short-lived dream, which is true. This was a short-lived dream. We did see some good fights in this game here. So this unfortunately, this second semi-final does go to Eikhoff, which means he will be in the facing the actually, yeah, and Jeff just posted in the chat again. At least I tried. GG to Jeff, GG to Eikhoff as well. and we will see Ike Wolf back in the final facing Ixo, I believe, which is actually a rematch of what happened. I believe that was a semifinal or a final a few weeks ago. So we shall see that when we come back after this short break. All right, and welcome back. This is the grand final of the Rewind Gaming 1v1 exclusive tournament with the $15 prize pool. So the winner of this match actually, yeah, he takes home the $15 prize pool. So we're getting things already starting off here. As Ixo does already have control of the ball and nearly makes that goal already onto the post. So this is a really, really fast already. Coming in from the so this is Aikov already makes the first goal, so 16 seconds into this game. What do you say to that?
Ixo, he's in no man's land. He does quite well to get all the way back to his goal, but there's no way. I mean, Ike's on the halfway line. He's just going to slot that home. 1-0, 4:44 we're into this, and back to you.
Yeah, 444. That I mean, it's not a coincidence, not really. The other week we had 3 goals, 2 minutes and 33 seconds, but that was a coincidence. Anyways, so already really quick action here in Manfield, and so I Eichel does go in for a bit of a fake there, pushes Ixo kind of away, and so Eichel takes control over the ball once again. So, uh, kind of doing a small 50-50, Ixo going for that quick boost, not losing control of over the ball here. And the ball does go over to the orange side of the field, and Ixo almost makes that goal. Eichel being there for the defense. And so Eichel does hit it over once again and hits the goal post. Ixo hitting it back. Eichel and Ixo does take it off Eichel there onto the left side of the goal. And so things are really heating up in here. And so Ixo and Eichel, this is one match we have all been waiting for. But I mean, right now, really quick action here. But what is in your opinion, what's the best way for people to, for either of the players to make a quick goal, either pulling this game into a tie or pulling this into, if you are Eichel, into a 2-0?
So right now they're just like two bulls. They're locking heads and nothing's really coming out of it. You know, a bit of possession here, attack comes in, but you know, just as I start talking, it's a goal. Really good here from Ike. Brings it down off the wall. Good control. Ixo, he's in the corner. He's trying to get the boost. He's nowhere. It's pretty much an open goal, and Ike's going to fire that in. It's really good control off the wall though.
Oh yeah. Yes. Really good control of the wall. That's definitely true. And you've been hit with the caster's curse. You say not much going on, and there's immediately the second goal by Eichel. So we shall see what happens here as Eichel does take control of the ball again, taking over the middle line here, not getting shaken off by Ixo. But unfortunately, Ixo does kind of take it over. Both of them going for a boost, and Eichel taking it up the wall onto the side, wanting to go for that quick goal, but Ixo being there for the defense. Unfortunately, Ixo does go for that goal again. Oh my god, that was really close.
So here, Ixo, he's trying to get a bit of dribble going on, but you don't want to dribble when you're that close to your goal. And Ike, especially when Ike's right next to you, especially when the opponent's right next to you, you don't want to be dribbling, because what's going to happen? Ike's going to come in, 50-50, gets the tackle, goes up high, has the high ground, and manages to get a goal off the back of it. Score now 3-0, 2-10.
2-10, yes, 2-10. So less than half of this game left. 3-0 already for Eichel. This is, by the way, as usual, the final is a best of 5 compared to the rest of the games being a best of 3. So it does get them a little bit more time to kind of get themselves settled and win 3 games instead of just 2. So as I say that, Eichel does take control of the ball again and does score. I didn't even get to finish my sentence.
So Ixo again just caught in no man's land, way too close. Ike's just going to take control, take his possession. He's got tunnel vision just for the goal. He's going to dribble the ball into the goal. Ixo nowhere to be seen. That's a nice goal. So score now, 4-0, coming up to 135. Back to you, Julius.
Yes, this is really like, I mean, I'm really hyped right now. Quick action. Eichel being 4-0 in the lead of the first round of the best of 5. I mean, it's astounding, really. But we shall see how this progresses as Eichel almost makes another goal onto that side of the blue goal here. I mean, lots of action, lots of action going on here. And the tension is real also with the audience here in Manfield State. And as I say that, actually, Eichel scores again, 5-0.
Ixo, again, what's he doing? He's trying to get into some crazy clear when he's coming from behind the goal. He's aiming towards his own net. He's kind of come in and try and get clear. Just go back to your net. Just slow down the game. Take it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it's 5-0, and do you think there's a smell of GG about the stadium?
Maybe. I don't mean to definite call anything here, especially if Ixo does make that goal. As you say, he's not acting. He is definitely acting, but I don't know if I can call this a GG at this point, especially for this goal.
Okay, well, again there, Ixo, he's showing a bit of flair, showing a bit of power. Ike maybe just slipping up a bit, and it's a good goal in the end by Ixo. Good ball control, good skill to wrap it around.
And yeah, as you finish talking, Ike does score again. Let's talk about that for a minute.
So Ixo, bit of a poor clear. The ball comes into the shot, and all he does is sort of like connects to it. He doesn't give it a flip. He doesn't give it a dodge into the ball. And again, all it does is hit off the backboard and centers it for Iko. For any day, he's going to take that goal.
And actually, yeah, we don't even get to talk. Iko does take the next goal here, 7-1, with only 30 seconds left. So it's lots of fight going on around here in the Matfield State. So I mean, I can't really. I would like to call it a GG at this point, but I don't want to be hit with the caster's curse, especially as the ball goes over into the blue side of the field now. So I mean, 30 seconds remaining. This is really tense as Ixo does score an own goal there on the blue side. What was he doing?
So he's just sort of floating about, and I just don't know what happened there. I just don't know what for his head. I think he looked at the Brazil and he thought, I'm not having that anymore. Makes it an 8-1. So away we go.
Yes. The Brazil. I totally forgot to mention that there, but a quick own goal there by Ixo. And as the timer does count down from 0, the ball is kind of left alone. Where are the players?
So what happened there was...
Ixo is AFK, and
Yeah.
Eikhoff does take home this first round of the grand final. Ixo still has a chance of coming back. Eikhoff still has to win 2 more matches. So what do you think will happen in the next round?
Well, I mean, 8-1, you'd probably want to say, Ike's got this, but we know that Ixo is he's a good player. He's proved himself by getting to the final. We saw in the first semi-final that we streamed that even when you get beat by a big goal deficit, 7 to be exact, like we just saw here, game 2 could be close, like we saw with the first semi-final. So, yeah, bit of a distaste by Ixo going AFK in the corner there, and not finishing the game out properly. But can you blame him? Not really.
Is he still on AFK here? As he doesn't really seem to be ready yet. But we'll get back to that. But yes, 7 goals exactly, like here as well. So I mean, Eikhoff, it would be pretty devastating if Eikhoff were to lose this tournament, as he does have a kind of a win streak with all these kind of minor tournaments with all the different organizations, Rewind Gaming, Mind Games, Mythical Esports, etc. So let's get into this next round, and we shall see what happens. And so we do see Eikhoff joined his team. Where's Ixo gone? Oh, there we go. He does join in now. So we shall see what happens out of this next round as we do as the countdown starts, and we are off, ready to go.
So the 50-50 there, it's gonna go into the orange half. Ixo though, they have still got the same colors as Ike's going to come in from the orange. Ixo, good block coming in there. As he comes into the counter attack, falls off, clears in the same sort of distance away, but it's in the blue half. Ike's on it, open net again. His finishing lets him down there as Ixo gets the easy counter attack, and it's 1-0 for
1-0 for 4 minutes and 33. So that was kind of powerful play there by Ixo over from the blue side, all the way from the blue side of the field there. So very strong, and maybe making a comeback here, as it does already make his the first goal of this round. So there we go. So let's see here as the ball does go over to the blue side, and Aikov already scores once again. Very, very strong kickoff there, setting it up perfectly for Aikov to make in and make the next goal, pulling this game into a tie.
Yes, so just a bit of a kickoff goal happened there, and before you know it, the ball's pinged off into the blue half, and Ike's going to get that goal in the end.
Yes, he does. And right now, Ixo again going for the ball there, and kind of gaining control. But Aikov does not let him do so, and he goes for, and Aikov does go to the collector boost and going off and hitting that ball off the goal post. That was a close call there. 4 minutes left to go. 4 minutes left to go. Wow, like incredible kind of back and forth action here. From one goal to the other, but not really achieving any goals. Rather goal posts and crossbar challenges really here. Ixo coming in from a 360 turn here and heading it over to the orange side of the field. Oh my! And Aikov not letting him pass the middle, and there Aikov does take the chance of an open net and does score the next goal.
Hello? We got some lag? Because Ixo just doing circles around the ball. Ike's going to take that easy goal. I don't really know what's going through Ixo's mind, or in fact his internet router.
I wouldn't know if that's an internet router, but he does seem to be back as he does. Yes, he does. He goes for the corner boost, and Ixo almost going for that shot, but Aikov going for that shot. Ixo being there for the defense. So kind of both of them kind of going head to head in this tourney, and so we do see that kind of going for the demo there, Aikov on Ixo, and so why don't you fill our streamers in, as I'm having some technical difficulties as it seems.
We've got a bit of a problem on your end. So I'll just take over the casting for now. Ixo, he's coming in, gets the ball into the orange half. It's sort of dancing around the mid right-hand side boost. If you're coming from the blue end, Ixo taking the ball into the corner. He's sort of dancing around the orange box. Ike though, waiting for his moment to pounce. Ixo going up for a very, very articulate, very fancy air dribble. Can I get the shot away? Oh, it's a 50-50, it's all over the place.
Almost! That was a very, very close goal there. Almost being over the line, but not yet in. But then he does go for it, hitting it inside. And yes, I am back. Yes, I have solved my problem. So there we go. Ixo almost making it in, but then he does in fact go for it. So that was quite a close one there, and quite a full of action there. And he does pull this game into a tie. So 2 minutes almost with a 2-2 play there. So things definitely stay tense here in Manfield. And so right now Ixo kind of going for nice defense, hitting it up the wall there, as Aikov does hit it over more into the center. Ixo trying to go for it, but misses onto the left side of the goal there. Aikov going for it once again, hitting the crossbar. Ixo going over the middle line there, essentially getting control once again. And so Ixo and Aikov kind of battling it, but Ixo does take control once again of the ball, and yeah, doing a little bit of a 50-50 there. Aikov going back in control, and almost in. Yes, he does make that goal, pulling himself into the lead.
So I would ask you, hashtag what happened to your PC there, but it's such a close game that I feel that we haven't got any time. This is what Ike has been doing all throughout the tournament. He just gets these crazy, insane wall hits that you don't expect, and before you know, it's on you in a flash and ends up in a goal. Because Ixo again, and all of Ike's other opponents, they're in no man's land. and it's a good technically gifted goal from Ike.
Oh yes, definitely. Shall he managed to kind of procrastinate and kind of steal time for the next 40 seconds that are left, or even make more goals as he does now, putting himself into a 2-goal advantage there. And so shall he win this? He has one more game to go, and he shall win once again the Rewind Gaming 1v1 exclusive.
Again, Ixo, he's just you know, succumbing to the might of Ike, and you know, for this whole tournament we've seen Ike, we've seen what he can do, and again Ixo, he's just being caught out there. It's a good goal coming from Ike. But here we go, it's another goal.
That is another goal, this time from the side of Ixo, putting himself into a only a 1-goal deficit. So 27 seconds left. 27 seconds for Ixo to make a comeback. Will this happen? What do you think?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it and say, you know what? I'm on hashtag Team Ixo right now. What about yourself?
I don't want to pull sides here, but it is very likely for Ixo to make that one more play, as he does go over and he goes for that boost and pulls it over the middle line there, and unfortunately not letting him pass as the timer hits 0, and Eikhoff does take home this second round of the grand final here. So one more game to go. The next game is the all-deciding match. In fact, shall Ixo win this next game, the next consecutive games will be the all-deciding. Should Ixo win this? Should Eikhoff win this next game, he will take home once again the prize of $15 of this Rewind Gaming 1v1 exclusive tournament. So, what are your predictions? Will Ixo make a comeback? What do you think?
Again, hashtag Team Ixo. He's got this. First game, okay, 7-goal deficit. You know, bit blown out of the water there. But then game 2 gets back in it, gets right back into it. It's only a 1-goal deficit. Is he going to take this back? Maybe you know, what's it called? The reverse swipe, we like to call it, where first game is a 7-goal deficit, then a 1-goal deficit. Then for Ixo, will it be a 1-goal lead and a 7-goal lead? We're about to find out.
We are about to find out. So what happened there? No one went for the kickoff, and as I said, the Eikhoff does go for the kickoff, going to the blue side of the field. So Ixo, actually saying that, 16 seconds and making the first goal. Like already Ixo showing that he is not giving up. He has not given up. Hashtag Team Ixo indeed.
Let's get it trending on Twitter by Midnight Boys. Here we go. Ixo, really good ball control there. He takes the first shot, and Ike pats it away to the side. Ixo gets this incredible first touch and manages to slot the ball into the back of the net. Manages to walk it in. Really nice goal there from Ixo.
Yes, really nice goal there from Ixo. And Eikhoff kind of falling there, and Ixo does take it off Eikhoff there. And I do apparently have some more difficulties, and please take it away.
Okay, can we get some hashtag pray for Julius's PC in the chat, please? Riffin Pepperoni, as we are on the way with this game. Ixo.
Yes, I think I'm back. For some reason my PC is kind of acting weird here, but that's not what we need, because we do need some tension, some hype going in the chat right now, as Ike and Ixo are going for the grand final here of this exclusive tournament, as Ixo does take control of the ball again, and Eikhoff taking it off, kind of centering it there. Essentially, Ixo does take control once again, and so Ixo taking it off from the corner there. Eikhoff balancing it off. The ball going over the middle line. Is Ixo does take it off once again and going into the goal, pulling himself into a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Ixo, he's going to bait out Ike, and he's going to get that fast turn, takes the ball up, bit of an air drag, and he gets the ball in the back of the net. Hashtag Team Ixo, let's go. Casters are not biased.
Totally not biased. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying here. We shall see. We shall see what is happening next as Ixo, as the ball goes up onto the roof. Ixo goes for the aerial there, centering the ball. Ike hitting it backwards. Ixo is still in a lead 2-0, so things are looking good for Ixo. And 15 seconds until we have hit the half game mark. So we should see some more plays by Ixo, by Ike, as he does actually take over the goal, and he scores right there. And a bit of an own goal there, but I don't know if we can call it an own goal at this point.
So Ixo again, he's way too far out. Ike gets a nice shot. I feel like Ixo maybe could have saved that if he had really been in fifth gear there. All he had to do was get underneath the ball, give it a bicycle flick, and that's going to come up and over, hit the bar. But you know, when the ball's coming at you that fast, when you're rotating back to the goal to defend, it's so hard to do the stuff that you find so easy in training mode. There's another goal.
That's another goal. We don't even have stop talking here. So what happened there? Kind of going into taking from the wall, putting himself into a 3-1. So yeah, we do see Ixo is making a comeback. Ixo is making a comeback as Ike kind of. I don't know what he's doing. Is this tactical, or is this rather that he's taking a break? Because he does still have 2 more games to come back and secure himself the win. So whenever he doesn't feel like losing, he's still continuing on. And Ixo and Ike kind of dueling on. Ike taking it over to taking over the center line here. Ixo going up the wall, going for the ball, and kind of makes another attack from the side as Ike fails to take it off him, and Ixo scores one more time.
Oh dearie me, what happened there? Well, Ike, he just lost all his steam. He's lost all his momentum from the last game before, and maybe. Now this is a big prediction, but maybe 7-goal lead for Ixo.
That's a bit much to ask on my part. I'm not gonna ask for that. But what I am gonna ask is another goal, almost of the post there. So we don't know if this lose is tactical, because we have seen this before, Ike losing and then coming back. So we do see somehow that Ixo goes over to the center there. Ike going for it from the side, hitting it up. Ixo kind of defending there, but Ike does score, not letting himself play, because that's what Ixo was seeing to do, kind of going for a kind of a forward, not really gaining control.
Yes, that 7-goal lead thing by me is that was a bit of a typo with my mouth there. What I meant
So much
to say
to that.
was, rip pepperoni. But a bit of a 50-50, bit of a weird goal that happens there as Ixo gets a bit of a kickoff goal. Score is now 5-2.
That was a brilliant, well, not really brilliant, but it was a really good kickoff goal there by Ixo from the right side of his half there from the field. So Ixo is definitely making a comeback. He has 2 more games to win, but I'm not gonna call anything here. But if I was to call anything, I would say that he was not gonna make that. Not because Ixo is bad, but because Ike does have a history of winning all of these smaller tournaments. But I'm not gonna call anything here. So let's get back into the game, as Ike and Ixo does kind of have a 50-50, and Ike wanting to go there. Ixo taking it off there, the control, as they do kind of go off to the side, and Ixo kind of taking control. Ike and Ixo kind of battling, hitting the crossbar with the countdown 5 seconds, and Ixo and Iko. So Ixo, this was a comeback for Ixo. This third round goes to Ixo. So we might see, if we do see 2 more wins from Ixo, he will take home the $15 of the prize pool. If Aikov wins the next round, he will be winning this round for the Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1. So what are your predictions? Is Ixo gonna make it, or will Aikov finally come back and strike his win of this tournament?
I'm gonna say it. What I've always been saying from at least, was it game 2? I think it was #Team Ixo. A bit of a weird play right at the end. I don't know if you noticed it. Ike was going for the 4,000 IQ play of faking being AFK. I don't know if people watching that saw that, but rather interesting play. Game ends 5-2. You know, I think Ixo, he's got momentum. He's got to be feeling himself right now. But will we get there in the end? It's tough to call. I'm going to still say #Team Ixo. Might be a bit of bias coming in because, you know, I do like the underdog, but let's get underway with this game.
Yeah, let's get into this next game. And we do see that, like, Aikov and Ixo, this is going to be very, very tense. This is, again, an all-deciding match. Should Aikov win this, he does take home another prize and another win for these smaller 1v1 tournaments. As Ixo and Aikov, as I say that, he does score his first goal there. Ixo trying to go for that defense, but not really making it, as Aikov does go and score himself only 7 seconds into the game.
Yes, so Ixo, he comes in for the tackle there, but doesn't really commit to it. And in the end, he does a bit of a sort of a circle away. And Ike notices this, and he aims and he shoots the ball onto his weak side, onto Ixo's reverse side. And of course, that's always going to go in the back of the net.
Yeah, so we shall see. And I don't even get a chance to talk there, as Aikov does score the next goal, 2-0 for 4 minutes and 32 seconds. What do you have to say to that?
It's not easy casting 1v1s, is it? All these quick goals, but yeah, again, Ixo, he's in no man's land there, and Ike's just going to come in and slot it in. Oh dear, there's goal free.
This is I don't even know what to say here, but what I can say is that we saw a perfect kickoff goal from Aikov there. Really well done, as we saw earlier as well. But we shall see where this goes. And the next kickoff goal, hitting it off the side, and Aikov making the next goal. Again, perfectly calculated. We can get it calculated in the chat there. As I perfectly calculated, hitting off the left wall there, and perfectly making it with a nice touche Aikov style. So here we go, next kickoff, and we do see Aikov doesn't really get a clear win for this kickoff, as Aikov does take control of this game. Ixo taking the ball off, though, kind of having a little 50-50. Yes, no, 50-50. Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't really talk anymore because this is just so much tension right here in Manfield, as Aikov almost gets sacked by a goal there, but Ixo, oh my God, Ixo does score and make himself produces his first goal in this round.
So that's really good composure there from Ixo. He knows Ike is right on his tail, right on his behind, and he still manages to get that composure and manages to slot it in into the open net. 4-1, we've got a game in our hands.
Yeah, we have a game on our hands, indeed. As it looks like now, Iko does seem to win this, but nothing is said, as 1v1s do. As in 1v1s, goals happen very fast in intervals of like 4 seconds. This one wasn't really 4 seconds, this one was more like 25 seconds, but this is really incredible. Again, long goal there.
Feeling Ixo, he's pretty aggressive when he should be really defending there. For that goal, he should really, come on, Ike's up. He's not going to get a big power shot from that. just get back to your goal, tap it to the side, and just cool it down, relax. But you know what? Hashtag Team Ixo, love him to pieces. He's got this. No worries.
You say that, but again, casters are not biased. I didn't say anything here, but Ixo and Ike kind of passing the ball to each other there, and Ixo, I don't know what Ixo is doing or anything that's happening. Actually, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Finally see some action as Ike does make the next goal.
Really, really good stuff here from Ike coming in. Ixo, he's just flying and he's flailing and he's coming in, but Ike, nice and composed, good head on him. He's gonna just tap that in. Open net, no sweat.
Open net, no sweat. I should have said that. That was my cue. I did not. I did not say that. Anyways, there we go. Let's continue on here. As Ixo does take control of this game. So. Hashtag Team Ixo, maybe. Hashtag crossbar challenge. Hashtag crossbar challenge, maybe more something that started here. As Ike does take the next goal. Oh my god, that was really close though. Ixo was really close on defending that, I believe.
Here comes the Brazil. Ixo, he just doesn't make up his mind, does he? He's thinking, should I go back to goal or should I get that corner boost? And in the end, he goes between the two, and that's why he can't get back to that goal. Well, that is a nice Brazil.
This is a nice Brazil, and to me personally, that's any Brazil really has a personal meaning. As the match where this comes from is Brazil versus Germany, and that's my nationality. But that's not really relevant to what's going on here. What is relevant is that Ixo and Ike are kind of battling for the ball there and battling for the control of the ball. Hitting the crossbar, Ike slowly but surely making his next goal, breaking the Brazil into 8-1 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left of the game.
Julius, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Hashtag Team Mike?
Maybe. Casters are not biased. That's nice comment there, but hashtag Team Mike, as I said, Ike does have a history of let me rephrase that. Ike does have a win streak of any of these smaller tournaments, whether it's 1v1s, 2v2s, or 3v3s, as with any organization, whether it's Rewind Gaming, Mind Games, Mind Games, or Mythical Esports, or any of these tournaments, really. We even saw a great play with him yesterday over at Mind Games, but let's get back into the game, as Ike does score the next goal, 9-1. So I'm not going to call this a GG, but if I would call it something, I would call it a GG. But again, I'm not going to call anything. But yes, 9-1.
We've had the smell, haven't we? We've had the smell of GG. Maybe it's time for the smell of easy $15.
Maybe not. But more maybe than maybe not. As we do break into the double digits again. Ike going for that 10-0, 1 minute and 30 seconds left of the game. So, I mean, it's incredible. It's really incredible. As Ike does really show that he has a name in the EU scene.
Yes. Ixo there, he was unlucky, I think, because if he just had taken off a bit faster, maybe he would have had that. But Ike, I mean, come on. This guy, he's weird because he manages to score these really hard goals, but when it comes to open nets, it seems like he sweats. But Ixo with a nice goal there.
He seems like he sweats, or he doesn't exactly. As Ike kind of plays around with the ball, they're kind of doing some dancing or whatever, and Ixo seeing that opportunity, just making a goal just because he can. 1 minute left and 8 seconds deficit here as a minefield from the Rewind Gaming 1v1 exclusive tournament. So Ike does seem to be very, very dominant here. And does seem to be able to take these $15 prize pool, to which, by the way, you can still donate using the Matcherino code. That is exclamation mark Matcherino. Once again, that's exclamation mark Matcherino. But let's get back into the game as Eikhoff does still take control of the ball there, taking it off the wall. May he want to shoot another goal, or is he just messing around with Ixo at this point? As Ixo's kind of doing nothing else but surrounding Eikhoff there. Yeah, Eikhoff not breaking his win streak once again. Showing that again he has the name. He's able to call this as he scores the 11th goal in this round with 10 seconds left.
You know, I think I'm close to vomiting because the smell of GG is so far up my nose that it's massaging my brain, and that's something that no guy wants. The smell of GG.
I don't know. Again, casters are not biased, but 3 seconds left. Yes, Eikhoff is not letting it drop a 0-second mark for another goal just because he can. Casual. 12-2, and essentially Eikhoff does take home this round of the grand final, and not only that, he takes home once again his this night of the 1v1 Rewind Gaming exclusive, and with that also $15 prize pool.
It's all over. It's GG for Ixo and for Eikhoff, and what a good tournament, I must say.
Yeah, at this point I would like to call any players watching, any other, and maybe Ixo you're watching, or Eikhoff you're watching, GG to everyone who played. This was a really great tournament, and really great fun as well, casting. Thank you so much Cheeky Chunk for accompanying me here on this casting journey, and Bucketman for this awesome broadcast. This was our Rewind Gaming 1v1 exclusive tournament happening every single Thursday. They are exclusive in the sense that they are limited to 32 places. So do make sure to look out for the sign up as soon as possible. Rewind Gaming will be back with another stream of their weekly Saturday 3v3 tournament. But for now, it is time to say goodbye. My name is Julius, and I was here with Cheeky Chunk, streaming live from the Manfield right here, and this is us signing out.